When it comes to your home, most likely your crawl space is a dirty, dark place that you don't want to go. We have a solution for that. Besides just being an area that you're scared of, there's a lot of other problems that are occurring down there that you probably don't know about. Most of the time, there's structural issues going on in the crawl space, but one thing that every dirt floor crawl space needs is a drain mat clean space system. Drain mat and clean space are two separate products which we combine into one to create a comprehensive system to solve the moisture issues you have in your crawl space. Moisture comes from two different things. One, a clash of temperatures. For every 1 degree of temperature difference, it's 2% relative humidity in your space. So coming from the cold, damp dirt, you have this air, and you also have other air coming from your walls and your box beam. When those two airs meet, you get condensation and elevated humidity levels. Also, you have moisture that's in the soil. The moisture that's in the soil wants to rise up, get into the ambient air temperature, create more moisture, therefore you're gonna have problems in your home. Some of these problems can include bowing and sagging floors because moisture gets into the wood, also can be mold, and overall an unpleasant smell in your home. So with this system, which I'm going to explain, we're going to solve your issues and make the environment better. The first thing we do in a situation like this is install drain mat. What drain mat is, it's a heavy duty sheet that we lay out and has these dimples on it. These dimples are very important because it allows for two things to happen. One, it allows for airflow underneath the surface so your air can travel back and forth. Also, at the same time, it allows for drainage. The first thing we do is lay down this drain mat. The second thing we do is install the clean space. Clean space is a 20 mil thick antimicrobial vapor barrier. The blue side has an antimicrobial coating. Antimicrobial is a very fancy word for mold cannot grow on it. What this clean space does with its reflective liner, it brightens up your space and it also exceeds all building codes for vapor barriers required in your crawl space. Current building code requires a 6 mil poly vapor barrier in your crawl space. That's great, but the whole point of a vapor barrier is to stop the moisture from coming up. At 6 mil thick, it's extremely easy for your vapor barrier to get a rip or tear. When you have a rip or a tear in your vapor barrier, that is a location where moisture can penetrate through and get back into your air. The whole reason why you need a heavier, stronger liner is because it's not going to rip, it's not going to tear, there's not going to be penetrations in it. With drain mat and clean space, you have a comprehensive system that gives you a 25-year warranty against rips and tears in your liner. You're also going to solve the moisture problem because no moisture is going to be able to penetrate through this double system and enter into your air. Therefore, you're solving the issue of moisture and you're creating a much more pleasant environment that you can now use for storage and you might not be so scared of.